Hey guys, it's Framed and I'm here today to bring a quest guide done easy on the quest dig site. The requirements for this quest are 25 Thieving, 10 Agility, and 10 Herblore. The items required for this quest are a cup of tea, a pestle and mortar, 2 ropes, a vial, a tinderbox, and a cut or uncut opal. You must also be wearing gloves and boots during the entire quest. To start off this quest, head southeast of Vial to the dig site and enter the research building. Then, speak to one of the examiners and select the first option. After that, head to the Vial Museum and speak to the curator. You should receive a certificate. After that, head back to the research building south of the dig site and once again speak to the examiner. You will be given a test which you will fail regardless. After that, head south and search through the bookshelf until you receive a message. Then, head north to the dig site. First, speak to the student in the green shirt and then pickpocket a dig site worker until you receive an animal skull as well as a specimen brush for later. After that, talk to the student in the green shirt again and give him the skull. Next, head north and speak to the student in the red shirt, then head south to the tent. Pick up a panning tray and try to pan at the spot. You will be interrupted by a guard and you will then give him the tea. Next, pan until you receive a special cup. After that, head back to the student in the red shirt and then speak to him again. You will give him the cup. Next, head northwest until you find the female student. Speak to her and then head southeast until you reach a big blue pot. Then, search the bush that is closest to the wooden pathway. Head back to the girl and speak to her, then head back to the research building. Speak to the examiner and select the first option to take the test. Take note of the questions. I will put all the correct choices up on the screen. Pick the closest to the similar answers that you are prompted with since it is random for everybody. After you pass the first test, speak to the examiner again and select the first option. You will fail the second test regardless of what you answer. After that, speak to all the students again as you did before for the answers. Then head back to the examiner and select the answers that I put on screen that are the closest options. After you pass the second test, speak to the examiner again and select the first option and then take the test again for a third time. You will not pass it as you did before. After that, head back to all the students for the information again and the third student will ask for an opal. Give it to her and she'll give you the information. Head back to the examiner for your last test and once again select the closest options you have available. After you pass the third test, head south and search the cabinets for a specimen jar. After that, head to the northeast end of the dig site and use the trowel on the soil until you find a strange talisman. Head back to the research center and speak to the archaeologist expert. You should receive an invitation, then head northeast until you reach the west winch and then use the invitation on one of the workers. After that, use the rope on the winch and head down it. Then, search the rocks to the south. After that, head up the rope and then go northeast until you reach the next winch. Use your second rope on that and then head down the rope. Speak to Doug and then select the fourth option. You will receive a key, then head south to the tent again and use the key on the chest. After that, head out of the tent and go over to the 3 barrels and use your trowel on the middle barrel. Then use your vial on the barrel. After that, go north and search for the specimen tray until you reach some charcoal, then use the pestle and mortar on it. After that, head back to the research lab and use the powder and the vial on the expert to identify them. Next, head to the northwestern winch and climb down it. Pick up one of the roots and then use the powder, the charcoal, and the root on the vial to receive a chemical compound. Use the compound on the rock, then light the rock with a tinderbox. A small cutscene will occur, then head south and pick up the stone tablet. Bring this back to the expert and use the tablet on him. The quest will now be complete. Thank you guys for watching. If this video gets 200 likes, then I will upload the next quest requirement for Desert Treasure tomorrow.